How's it going, gang? It's a final render here, and in just 2 days time, Bethesda are releasing the very first vault raid into Fallout 76. Vault 94 is going to be open for the public to go and attend, and we will get the first of the 3 rotatory missions called Dead in the Water. I'm very much looking forward to the vault raid. It's something we have been hyped about as a community for a really long time, and I really can't wait to go ahead and jump into the vault raid, get some of the cool rewards, and have a lot of fun with you guys in game and on live stream. If you want to go ahead and make sure you catch all of the vault raid action on this channel, please make sure you hit subscribe to the channel and remember to hit the notification bell. Remember, new YouTube analytics reveal that only 16% of my videos get sent to your guys' front page, so please make sure you hit the notification bell to ensure these videos actually get seen by you guys. Before also we get started, big announcement, people. In 4 days time or so, I will be attending the Insomnia convention, Insomnia 65 at the Birmingham NEC down in the UK. I'm really looking forward to going ahead and attending this convention. I've never been before, and people have hyped it up to me for many, many years. So if you want to go ahead and meet me or just kind of say hello, go ahead and attend Insomnia 65 at the Birmingham NEC on Friday. I will be there all day from 10 AM all the way to maybe 5 PM. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the convention. So what are you guys looking at in the footage as well before we get started? You're currently looking at me getting ready for the vault raids. I'm scavenging all the materials I need to make lots of more ammo and lots more stim packs. Also repair all of my guns, repair all of my ammo, repair all my armor, sorry. So I'm definitely ready for the vault raids in 2 days. So let's start with what I think as a player the vault raid needs, because typically you get these videos on YouTube saying this is how you fix something from someone who isn't a games developer. So I'm going to talk to you guys as a player, but maybe not necessarily the correct answer because a developer may have a better answer. So really the biggest thing which I think the vault raids needs to start with is they need to be difficult. People in the 76 community are getting a bit fed up of challenges that are way too easy being added to the game. There's been a couple stinkers inside Fallout 76 DLC, such as the burrows, which were hyped up to be difficult, but were actually exceptionally easy, and no one really wants any more exceptionally easy challenges. I understand that the seasonal events were easy, because it would be really rubbish to have a seasonal event that's only in the game for a week and some players can't do it because they're not a high enough level. But I think it is time we get some really hardcore content that is genuinely very, very difficult for people to do. Give them something to aim for. Give people something to aim for. We really want to see some more difficult content in here. There hasn't been any difficult content added to the game really, besides one little thing which was added, and that of course was the boss battle with the imposter sheep squatch. Everything else has been way too easy, and people who are high level who've been playing the game for about 9 months now, I believe the game has been out for 9 months, enough time to make a baby, really want a difficult challenge. So go ahead and ensure, please Bethesda, that these are actually difficult. And also, when we say difficulty, we don't just mean bullet spongy enemies, for example. We mean huge swarms of enemies where it's really tough to get out of there and survive, and have really tough time limits to ensure that you have to get things right in order to make sure these vault raids are a success. I think I speak for everyone in the community who definitely wants higher, harder challenges. And of course, after that, we definitely want time to be in there. We want these vault raids to be long. One of the coolest things inside Fallout 76 is going and launching a nuke for the very first time. And the first time I actually successfully launched a nuke, it took about 45 minutes, maybe nearly an hour, to actually get my very first nuke launched and get that into the world of Appalachia. So please Bethesda, please give us some longer challenges, because there's something really satisfying about completing a long, difficult challenge. You know, you spend a day gathering your resources, repairing your armor, getting your stim packs ready, making sure everyone is ready. And then, when everyone is finally ready, everyone agrees we've spent enough time scavenging, you commit yourself to that length of time, and everyone has the one goal in mind to complete this vault raid successfully. But the problem is, often things added to the game are just too short. So please ensure that these are long. Now, there has been some data mine stuff to suggest they are long, but if they are just a little bit too short, please make it so that the second load of vault raids in the next vault are of a decent length, because people do genuinely enjoy having long challenges. Just ask anyone who plays Counter-Strike competitively. They will tell you they don't mind playing a match for 90 minutes or so. They do not mind that. It is absolutely great fun to commit yourself to a challenge for that amount of time. And then speaking of time, Something we also want is replayability. When it comes to the vault raids, we want essentially an endless pool of challenges to come out of these vault raids. And whilst it is true there is technically endless challenge already in 76, you can always launch new nukes, you can always go back and fight the queen again and again and again. But what we want is just challenges which take a lot of time, that don't get boring too easily, and are obviously very enjoyable every single time. And now that's me as a player being a bit ignorant in a way, because the developer will say, well, what do you want to make it infinitely replayable? Do you know what you're asking there? It's like, yes, okay, I get that, but I think you understand that we don't just want it to be kind of a one and done scenario. We don't want it to be that if you grind it for a week, you can get all the rewards and then there's no reason to go back. We want to ensure that you can constantly have different challenges, new missions being added to these vaults. Because obviously the nice thing about the vault raids is that you can make new missions pretty much infinitely, I suppose. Like, whilst I obviously haven't seen the location, again, there is data mine stuff of that, but I'm not even going to touch on that. The actual vaults don't necessarily need to change for new missions to be added. We know that currently Vault 94 is going to have 3 raids added to it, which will change every week. Why don't we could just see more raids added and stuff, you know? What if we eventually got to the stage where there was, I don't know, like 20 different types of raid for each individual vault, and there were different raids for every single vault? You know, eventually we just get this huge pool of missions that are constantly replayable. I think that would be fantastic. And speaking of replayability, this kind of ties into the rewards. We definitely want a large amount of rewards, and we don't want just to have a small amount of rewards that is a huge grind to get. I understand it's an online game with the kind of games for a service kind of thing, but that doesn't mean we necessarily want or enjoy the grind. We cope with the grind, we tolerate the grind, but the actual idea of just having decent rewards, and lots of decent rewards, I think is very cool. Right now we know that there is a set of power armor and even regular armor we get, and you need to actually gather the resources by completing the vault raids in order to build the armors. Please don't make it so that we have to do the vault raids dozens and dozens of times just to make one piece of the armor. Nobody wants that. That's artificial inflation of difficulty. What we really want is just to have more rewards, more variety of things. Honestly, we don't mind if they're small things, even if it's just a skin for a gun or something like that. As long as there's decent rewards coming out all the time for these vault raids, we as a player base, I feel as if we'll be happy. So thank you very much for watching this video, people. This has been a very quick, kind of rambly video talking about what I think, personally, the vault raids need if they're going to be a success inside Fallout 76. I've obviously neglected to talk about technical limitations and stuff like that. I'm pretty certain the developers don't want it to be technically bad, and that isn't something we should have to ask for it to be a success. So please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below, or join the YouTube membership program in order to ensure you get lots of cool rewards, including behind the scenes videos and cool emotes. See you around, guys. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Bye bye for now.